Hey guys, what is going on today? Bojo here, back again for another real-life NHL news video. Haven't done one of these in a little bit, but there was some news today regarding the Vegas Golden Knights, and usually whenever there's going to be some real-life NHL news breaking about this Vegas Golden Knights team that I find interesting at least, I will more than likely cover it. And this one's rather interesting because the Vegas Golden Knights now officially have an AHL affiliate that they can use for this next coming season. So, if you guys did not know, the Vegas Golden Knights and the Chicago Wolves have entered a multi-year affiliation relationship for the two teams to be partnered up NHL and AHL team-wise. Now, it's very interesting because the Chicago Wolves last year were the AHL affiliate for the St. Louis Blues. And their partnership, obviously, ended this coming year. So now the St. Louis Blues are without an AHL team. It's kind of ironic in a way if you think about it, because the Vegas Golden Knights signed Reed Duke, first player that they signed for their team, and I believe he got sent to Chicago on a PTA contract. I think he might have played a couple games with the team. I don't think he played any playoff games with them. But he went with a PTA, tried out for the team, made the team. I think he might have played maybe like a couple games with them. And it's ironic because he'll stay more than likely on the Chicago Wolves team. And everybody else that played on the Wolves this year and is still under contract with the St. Louis Blues, they will not be on that team anymore, which I find hilarious. It's kind of funny the way you think about it. Reed Duke now stays on the team and everybody else pretty much bites the dust. So it's good that Vegas has an AHL team now in the Chicago Wolves. It's a new restructured division, I think, in the AHL as well. A bunch of teams got moved around into different divisions now. I think they stacked up a lot of the divisions as well, so there's more teams in each of them instead of like splitting like four and like 6 in one division. So I think they aligned it now so that there's an equal amount of teams in each of the divisions. And the question remains now for what is going to happen with the St. Louis Blues prospects, because more than likely there's not enough time to create a whole new AHL team out of the blue. There was talks of the St. Louis Blues possibly moving their AHL team to Kansas City, but I think that idea has been nixed at this point. I don't think that's going to happen. I don't believe there is enough time for that to do so. So, what is going to happen with the St. Louis Blues in the AHL? Where are their prospects going to play? Well, it's more than likely going to be what happened with Reed Duke this year. Basically, the St. Louis Blues are going to have to either... it's not either, there's no choice in the matter. They're going to have to disperse their prospects, and they're going to have to play on either a variety of different AHL teams or one AHL team in particular. They could send all their prospects to one AHL team, or they could scatter them out through a bunch of different AHL teams, which in return will make one AHL team in the AHL a hell of a lot better than they were right now, because not only will they have one team's prospects, they'll have multiple teams' prospects playing for their team. But that's also going to add a very different competitive side to it, where you're going to have almost double the amount of players for one AHL team, and roster spots are going to be even more valuable than they were before, especially in the AHL. Another option that they could do is obviously send a bunch of those players to the ECHL and play for their ECHL team. Now, I'm not entirely sure what the ECHL team for the St. Louis Blues is, though. Just give me 1 second. Okay, so this past year, the St. Louis Blues ECHL affiliate was the Missouri Mavericks through 2016-2017, but the Mavericks will maintain their official affiliation with the New York Islanders. So once again, this is another case of, are the St. Louis Blues actually going to have an ECHL affiliate now? Are they going to contain with Missouri? Are they going to continue to share it with the New York Islanders? Or are they going to have to find a completely new ECHL team to work with as well? So the St. Louis Blues AHL is very difficult at this time. It's very interesting. Now, on this article that I found here, it does say that the Blues will move their AHL affiliate to Kansas City at the end of the 2016-2017 season. But obviously, like I said, we have not heard any sort of news breaking about this AHL team coming out of nowhere into Kansas City. and I don't think this is going to become a reality. So, like I mentioned, I think most of the players from the St. Louis Blues will probably be going to the ECHL and playing with the Missouri Mavericks if they are still maintaining a combo affiliation with the New York Islanders. So it's going to be rough for the St. Louis Blues prospects this coming year for the NHL season of what they are going to do. Obviously, their teams are going to be really stacked in the ECHL when they send players down there, as well as if they continue to span them out through different AHL teams or one AHL team. I know this has happened in the past, if I can remember correctly, with the Hamilton Bulldogs before they were moved back into the CHL for the junior leagues. I knew the Hamilton Bulldogs were once an AHL team, and I think they were a combination of the Montreal Canadiens and I think another team. I can't remember off the top of my head who it was. Maybe it was when the Jets entered, when Atlanta moved to Winnipeg, and then they didn't really have an AHL affiliate with them, so I think they might have transferred their players to the Hamilton Bulldogs at one point. Obviously, cut my head off in the comment section if I'm wrong, but I'm trying to remember correctly if that was the case. But I knew the Hamilton Bulldogs were definitely one of the teams that had like different teams' prospects going to one AHL team. So this has happened in the past, and I think we are about to see it this year. So very interesting for you guys to talk about there in the comments section down below. What do you think of this new affiliation, so that the Vegas Golden Knights are now partnered up with the Chicago Wolves, and they will be the AHL affiliate for the Vegas Golden Knights? And what happens with the St. Louis Blues? What do you guys think will happen? Do you think that Kansas City team will actually happen? I don't think so. I think it's too late for something like that to possibly blossom into something. I think the odds are of transferring prospects to one AHL team or multiple AHL teams, or moving a bunch of them to the ECHL seems a bit more plausible in this case. But let me know what you guys think about this, and do you think the Chicago Wolves are going to be a very good AHL team once again? They made the playoffs this year. They got knocked out by the Grand Rapids Griffins. They have had a very good history of being a very good AHL team in the past, and hopefully Vegas picking up all these prospects in the expansion draft. Think how good the Chicago Wolves team will do this coming year. So let me know what you guys think about all this fun stuff with the Vegas Golden Knights. I will have a expansion mock draft coming out probably within the next couple months, when that final list of all the players each NHL team gives us, and then I'll probably do my own little mock expansion draft on this Vegas Golden Knights team, and to see my opinions on who I think the best players to pick from each team will be. Other than that, you guys can look forward to that in the next couple months. But thank you guys for watching. If you did enjoy, leave a like, comment, subscribe as always. Obviously, tell me some more NHL news stories that you guys would like for me to cover. I want to do it a lot more, but I don't do it as often as I should. So give me a reason to do it more than I should. So thank you guys for watching. See you next time.